Hey guys, what's going on? Zach Ryan here at E3 2016, and I'm with my good friend Marty Sleva.
Hey,
Marty,
great.
I am so jealous of you because you got to see one of my personal favorite games, Final Fantasy XII, the Zodiac Age.
I got to see it, and I got to play it, and I got to talk with the creative team behind it. We're very excited because both of us adore Final Fantasy XII.
It's true.
We put it as number 2 on our ranking the Final Fantasy games. It should
Much
have been
to the
number 1.
chagrin of most.
Yeah, but I'm super stoked that it's coming out again in the Zodiac Age next year
Yeah,
on
me
PS4 because it's one of those games that I feel like a lot of people slept on because it came so late in the PS2's life cycle. People are already thinking about 13 and Fabio Nova Crystallis and the PS3. But yeah, they're making some changes to the game that I really appreciate. For one, it has a system a little bit like Bravely Default, where you're able to fast forward, like during battles or during
that's
traversal
so cool,
to
yeah.
×2 or ×4.
How does that work? It's the
It's just
same
literally,
mechanic? Like,
it's just literally the tap of if you tap L1, it does ×2, and if you tap it again, it'll do ×4. And so the whole thing, that works really well in the game of Final Fantasy XII.
so not only does the game play itself, but it plays itself twice as fast now.
But no, that's the whole thing. One of the reasons I love the battle system in 12 so much is because the Gambit system is all about you set up the dominoes beforehand, you make the preparations, you choose the team, you choose the way the AI is going to sort of react, and then if you make the right choices, you win the battle. The battle plays out itself. And so the idea of being like, yeah, I'm super confident my choice is ×4, and then all of a sudden Yzmat kills you, and that's never good for business.
Bad news.
But they also added a job system now. That was in the international version, first time in the US. So.
And so the job system in the international version lets you specify your characters a little more, right? Because that was one of the things that was both interesting and maybe detracted some from Final Fantasy XII, is that the characters were sort of all around. Most characters were sort of all around characters. So in this case, like maybe Penelo is a black mage.
Yeah, totally.
Maybe
like,
Vaughn is a healer.
Yeah, because that was the whole problem, is that by the end of Final Fantasy XII, you could pretty much level everyone's license board up to the max.
Right.
Then everyone's the same ultra-powered badass. And so this is more about role-playing, more about specializing who you want to do what you want Balthier to be, what you want Vaughn to be.
Sure.
Excited for that. And then also the game just looks gorgeous.
Yeah, that's the big thing for me, is like the graphical fidelity, top-notch.
Yeah, seriously. I mean, the game had such strong art direction on PS2. And
But just a million Jaggies.
Yes, but
I can't, like, Jaggies was a buzzword back in the PlayStation 2 era, and I feel like 12 was one of those games that sort of personified that. So
Persona?
Andrew? So maybe they smoothed a lot of that out, and it looks
totally.
good.
Yeah,
I mean,
the
screens that we saw when it was revealed earlier this month, or last month, I guess, it looked like it came off of a PlayStation 3.
Yeah,
it looks
totally.
so good. So
yeah, and it looks amazing.
It looks good in motion.
Yes, and 12 is different enough from games like 15 and like Kingdom Hearts and like Final Fantasy VII Remake, to where I think it's able to coexist with all of those in a 2016-2017 timeframe. So super stoked. Coming next year.
Awesome. Well, there you have it, guys. We obviously love Final Fantasy 12. If you passed on it the first time around, give it a shot when it comes out next year. Hopefully you'll love it too. For all things E3, we're gonna do a whole bunch of things just for you. So keep it here on IGN.
Greets.
Greets.